magical, but you don't have the security access to add magic to items.
You sure there's no Jotengranner in there? I'm not sure of anything. I don't know why they don't just have a person that you talk to. What's wrong with people?
Young whippersnappers these days always texting each other.
Right? So we need to get to the botanical room.
Yeah, like an
Let's go
arquebus
take a- let's
or
go ahead and
a
fabricate
musket. A musket was the most advanced firearm you could request with your current access level.
Man, all right, it's fine. I build these in less than an hour.
Yeah, but you need parts. Well, we can just build enough other guns, and you can, I don't know, rub them together to make a bigger gun. I don't know how this works.
It looks like you could add the number of shots that you wanted for it.
50.
Okay.
Seems like a decent number. Later, we'll fabricate some pants.
Yeah, the seat is a little cool on your nads. As you guys have been running around naked.
And it's one of those things where I think Donovan has, didn't remember Endure Elements because he had other magic items for that, so he stopped.
Okay, so you're feeding the design for the musket small,
and some ammo.
musket small, 50 shots, and some gunpowder to the fabrication room 1. It seems to accept, and then the little timer is starting to count down.
All right, let's go wander through the rooms.
Okay, where are you going to now?
We're gonna go try to find trees. So to the circle, the knob on the end. Unless somebody else has a different idea.
Nope.
Outer perimeter breach of command. Inner perimeter defenses activated.
Yeah,
Oh, shit's
exactly.
getting heavy.
The flicker of the lights.
Keep your eyes open.
Right. Well, this gun is I'm not going to be useful for another while. We'll just get going. Can't wait 2 hours for this.
Don't worry. Your job is to try to. Well, are you good at throwing?
I've got grenades.
Well, then you've not used. You got things. They go boom.
Marty, anything here in any of these labs that could be used to make more extracts or bombs?
These labs tend, unless they've got secret compartments in the walls where there are liquids and things, most of these labs seem to be poking and prodding labs with these weird consoles in them.
You could go
The
try
gene,
to juice
the
the
gene
aboleth.
the gene archive you weren't allowed into, and the fabrication lab 3 you couldn't get into.
Aboleth juice is good for the bones.
You could probably harvest some of the aboleth juice if you wanted to use that as a weapon.
You will now suffocate slowly to death over the period of 3 days.
In your face.
Okay. Does this door open for us?
It does. Inside it reveals a what looks like a lift that is at the back part of the chamber.
That is locked down.
That is locked down.
We'll go to the left.
Okay, you go to the left. Yeah, you do see that there are signs of something has gone through here and moved to, maybe you don't know what direction it came in, but there's slime and bits of robots and actually some squished insectoid juice. You find another gun as well if you're interested in it.
Pick it up.
Okay. Who's carrying it?
I think we're gonna have Altagar carry it.
Yeah, I'll carry it.
Okay, this gun
We're
has
gonna
20.
say, point at that thing and shoot the thing. Right?
This sword gun that belonged to a dead insectoid soldier has 22 charges in it.
Grenades?
No, the grenades look like they all exploded.
Got it.
Okay, the door opens, revealing a very large promenade area.
Are there doors along these sides as well?
Yep. You also see
my
the
God.
you see the outside. The outside is you're hovering in the air. You are over a blasted and pock-marked landscape that is dotted in with a few massive iron fortresses that look like they are foreboding prisons. The sky is a ruddy orange. The landscape looks like it is littered with the exploded remains of a world. At the center of this, which you seem to be facing, is a massive circular pit. The pit is on the size of planets, and it looks like there are 3 planets that have begun their descent into the massive circle, with 3 others that are not ruddy and dark and gray, like they're lifeless, that look like there's a stream of planets, like a stream of pearls that are coming into this plane. Like the others still in the sky may have some life to them. So big swirl in the center, planets kind of being absorbed, and these other worlds that look like they are just being pulled in to what? Give me a knowledge planes.
Let me try
Booker
this.
would be scholarly on this, but in this case, he goes, that looks bad.
Marty, does this resemble anything that does it remind Lemmy of his parents at all?
Yeah, but this is all like physical, whereas the thing that was eating the world where Lemmy's parents was this big black impenetrable hole in the sky. This looks like a version of this kind of along the ground of this immense plain.
We're just going to be the weenie bard and say 50 or say 40. Sorry, just
you
40.
are on Pazunia, also known as the Plain of Infinite Portals or the Palace of 1001 Closets. It is
32.
It is an infinite plain. You do see that the river Styx flows into it and flows right down the massive Widdershins swirl in the earth. The massive Widdershin swirl is called the Grand Abyss, which is a major feature on the first layer of the abyss.
Cool.
You guys are hovering far enough away that you can see planets. With a 50, you know that there were large sinkholes which were basically drilled or by accident or intentionally by ancient demons during their first exploration of the plane long ago when they first became a race. The largest of these holes was the Grand Abyss, but in more recent aeons, the Grand Abyss has twisted and begun to suck things into the deeper layers of the abyss itself. At first, it swallowed a few of the iron fortresses. These iron fortresses are the places where demon lords go to sit when they project their bodies astrally into the planes. At first, this Grand Abyss...
Like Inigo's thing, was that one of these fortresses?
No, you're not too sure who owns which one. You'd have to probably have knowledge local Pazunia to really know who owned which iron fortress. There are stories where the Grand Abyss just absorbed some iron fortresses, like just sucked them in, but then eventually worlds began to appear. Horrible events and corruption made it possible for entire prime worlds to get pulled into the abyss. Cataclysmic death knells of such worlds as they pass into the abyss are as they're slowly consumed by the abyss itself and by the invading demons that are then free to teleport onto their surface.
Do we see a
Crucible,
blue dragony guy or
About 6 worlds are visible. The remnants of a 7th strewn across the landscape, some hunk still smoldering like it exploded and kind of maybe... the demons did something accidental, or some heroes did something, and one of the worlds clearly is exploded across the landscape. The oldest three look pukey orange and yellow skies, with volcanic activity, and gray where you actually see the Earth. Like the worlds have all been wrecked in the same way. The newest arrivals still have perhaps some of their original colors. One is brown with white clouds, one is blue with oceans and discernible land masses, and the third, a gray world with strange green lights. There may be a fourth, like the shadow of one, coming in, like you just can't see far enough into the clouds to see the worlds coming here.
Damn it. Are any of these worlds Crucible?
Knowledge
We've seen
local Crucible, knowledge
We've seen
planes.
Crucible, Marty.
Sorry, knowledge geography.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and those that have seen the map of Crucible can just make an int check at a +5.
Okay.
I have a knowledge geography Crucible.
Uko will make the int check at a +5. He gets a 16, and then
Can I get my
Donovan will
+5?
roll a knowledge local Crucible.
Okay.
35 knowledge local Crucible.
Nice.
The land masses of the three in the sky don't look the same as Crucible, and even the pukey orange with yellow skies with volcanic activity, these worlds look dead. You don't see any distinguishing marks that would make you guess that they're
Crucible might be further down the line. They're not here yet. It gets worse before
Yep.
you get here.
So there's these three worlds, and then there are three that are kind of embedded into the swirl in the ground, and then there's a gap where one didn't quite get embedded yet, and it looked like it's just big rocky chunks of one of the worlds in the chain. Pazunia is also known as the home of Pazuzu, who is the Lord of Rocks. And like Carrion, these worlds provide corpses for the demons to pick on mass.
Pazuzu is the Lord of Rocks?
Vrox.
Vrox with a V.
Yeah.
Oh,
With a V.
rocks.
I thought there was a god of rocks out there, and I was like, how come Uker hasn't, nobody's ever went,
And
there's
with
a rock god.
50, you actually know the names of the three worlds that are the recent arrivals, because these things just don't happen overnight. It's like when demons win major victories over planets and gods give up, the world kind of gets folded into the abyss.
Come on, gods, don't give up.
So the three worlds going from oldest to newest arrivals are Bayer Breck, Farangor, and Gristle.
They should have called their world Gristle. That was their first problem.
Gristle is the gray world with the green shiny kind of growths on it.
Can you imagine trying to get people hype over saving Gristle?
Rhymes with crystal.
Also sounds like gristle.
Yeah.
The part of the steak you cut off.
Will you marry me? It's this horrible chunk of old grizzle on a ring.
Beef fat.
All right, that's Marty's Abyss.
All right.
Crazy.
We need to find a piece of tree.
You guys look like you're several miles above the ground in this massive orb, and you're just sort of gawking for a moment at
But it's the world of
horrid.
portals and closets, so it should be ways off.
Most people who accidentally or purposely go to the abyss arrive at the first layer. It is the most common waypoint, and you know that the river Styx leads to other lower planes. It's like a gigantic crossroads of the abyss, but it's
once
also
we get things like pants, we can go mug somebody and take their rod and go wherever we
Got it.
want to go.
You reach this doorway first. Sorry for the odd angle. Map Tools does not do diagonals well. Maybe I could do it. Give me a second. Oh, I didn't draw. Undo map. I can do it. I know I can. Oh, it's going to be a very thin line. There's the door. And there's a second one right beside it. Very close to it. This door is smashed open.
Oh.
In fact, the door is kind of crinkled up on the ground. And
tracking Marty.
this
does it
one
look like
seems to be secure. You could actually go and glance into
the
Let's
creature.
take a peek. And was it blown out or smashed in?
blown out. And there
Okay.
are slimy footsteps of like something really
Yeah.
big leading back up to the door. It didn't go this direction.
All right, take a peek in.
Okay. You see that there seem to be very large pens. Like there might have been creatures
Beasts of burden?
stored here, like big beasts of burden. Some of the pens are tremendously large. And actually roll for initiative, because some of the critters that have been maybe studied are no longer paralyzed and free to roam.
Fight a rancor with no pants.
All right. So I've got 3 beasts that I think I'm going to use.
Donovan goes quickly. Luca goes slowly.
What's kind of weird is that the creatures here that they're being studied, they're not going to be regular creatures.
Of course not.
We're studying it because this thing can destroy worlds with a single thought, and it draws unicorns.
And it draws unicorns. Yes.
Who knows, right? It's weird.
I gotta learn how to spell these creatures properly in order to find their tokens. Give me a second.
Zager.
Oh, I forgot the superfluous H. That's why.
Spelled hero killers.
H.
All right, I'll stick that in the
Hitch.
darkness somewhere. And then I need the. Oh, that's a cool version. I'll put that one there. And yeah, you can add your initiatives. You see things. They hiss at you when you come around the corner.
Why am I in front? How did this happen?
Because you're so smart.
Fair enough. Not feeling too smart at the moment.
Oh,
Well, we're
yeah,
limited
that thing.
to throwing things at the enemy, so I thought I'd kick you into them.
Okay, can you add something to the initiative sheet called Brain Dog?
Oh, those things are awesome!
And we'll call it a Mythic Brain Dog.
No!
It goes at plus 15 and at minus 5.
Oh, you son of a bitch. So I'm going to put it on twice?
Yep. Because I have so many stickies, I'm going to move the sticky off to the side. Okay, that's what I'll do. The other thing we'll call half dragon, half basilisk. Mythic. And it goes at plus 1. And the last thing we'll call is Frog Monstrosity.
Gargantuan frog.
And it is coming up the rear.
Who the hell said going through here was a good idea?
You did!
It goes at plus 11 and minus 9.
Oh, God.
Fucked.
Well,
Okay, so I'll let you see these things.
Bard is apparently the healer as well, so don't let me die!
Yeah.
Is it a wood frog?
Wood frog. Funny.
Perhaps it eats trees.
So in the room, it's only medium size, but it's scary looking. It's like a dragon with six legs. It kind of rears up from a bunch of trash that it was in and hisses at you. The brain dog. Let's see.
The fuck is that?
Do you remember me? I used to.
No, I remember the brain dog. I was looking at the dragon.
Okay, yeah, you've
I remember brain dogs. Suck.
that
Yep.
was the sounds I made the brain dogs make.
It's a great sound. We'll reuse that. Adam is the designated brain dog sound maker. It is small, and let's see. It heard you guys coming from a mile away. It's going to be invisible.
He's got a little doodle. Oh, look at his little doodle.
How long does its invisibility last?
So it's invisible. And then this thing hisses
The
at you,
invisible
and then the doors at the far end kind of go and reveal this horrible thing that rolls down the corridor. The massive frog monster.
I did it with my spear.
As Marty remembers his alphabet.
A, B, C, D.
It's okay. It's good. Is huge, and it looks like this. We'll make it the proper size.
Oh, you big frog.
Massive frog beast.
Somebody should tell the frog that it's not genetically advantageous to have that many eyes, but all in the same fucking
I think the door just sort of shifted open as there's a hiss.
to be further
A
apart.
hiss from like a dirty pile inside the lair, and then you actually heard this little like from down the hallway. Roll initiative.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll nuke the rolls from last time, and then I'll remove the red insectoid.
Cowboy,
Actually, I'm gonna leave the red insectoid monsters because the
There could be more.
invaders are here. They're doing stuff, and they may be attracted to the sounds of combat.
They might also be trying to figure out a way to kill the big frog thing.
Yeah, it did look like the big frog thing killed one of them. So they know probably that something is killing their patrols or their little attack groups. You do not see another ship. I remember you said, "Oh, they might have their own ship," but they
Yeah, well, I would like
yeah.
we.
This is shittier than space.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, actually, you're in the first layer of the abyss inside a sphere that seemed to have captured you. You don't have any of your equipment. No mythic, no hero points. Yeah, there's something wrong going on here. There are invaders, and there are monsters that have escaped the cryo pens. So let me just put cryo pens.
What happened here?
Say Halloween. Say Halloween.
I think you just have to. Yeah, I think it's Halloween, baby.
All right, and
I think you just have to watch it to know. That's really.
I will roll 4 initiatives, as you guys feel free to.
Oh no,
Marty was just drawing unicorns.
Brain dog.
Also, 4 initiatives is not enough.
And
Oh
then
no, there's 4. Yeah, that makes sense.
12, and then 19.
I don't want to roll initiative.
I don't want.
And then the red
brain
ones,
dogs are such
11.
a pain in the ding ding.
Lokrik, 17.
Oh, the initiatives got nuked.
Yeah, sorry.
Mario just run around nuking initiatives.
Okay, I am last.
Stupid
Always.
brain dog.
Oh
Stupid monster
Hey Luke,
frog.
head down for a beer at 12 if you're not doing anything, because I could probably use one. I slept until like 2 today, so I'll be wide awake forever. Oh, sorry, Lemmy. What did you get?
Lemmy rolled a 4. Midwick rolled a 2.
Oh.
That's good times for us right here.
Don't
All
worry,
right.
Midwick. You take the big frog. We'll take the other, the little brain.
Brain Dog, then
I
Frog
assume-
Monstrosity, then Donovan, Lowkirk, Ooker, Midwick, Azildan, Red Insectoid Monster, Brain Dog again, Mythic, Half Dragon, Half Basilisk, Altagar, Frog Monstrosity, then Lemmy, finally in the rear. Mythic Brain Dog gets excited because it sees brains, and it's types of brains that it likes, and it is going to... Once per minute, a mythic thing can... It is going to overstimulate one of your character's pleasure and pain receptors to try to stun you.
That sounds oddly pleasurable.
We'll consider this an attack. He turns visible.
Hey, buddy. Ooh, look at who's little brain dog.
And who looks like they need some pleasure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Donovan. Donovan looks like he needs some pleasure and pain. You're a mythic creature.
I am a mythic creature.
Okay. And you need to make a... This is a mind-affecting effect. It is a supernatural ability. You need to make a will save, DC 18.
Okay. It's been more than 10 minutes, or more than 15 minutes. Okay.
Marty, you rolled a 6.
Yeah, I'm the 6th character in the when you go down the list. 28.
Okay, sorry.
28. Okay. So... you kind of got all tingly and weird, and you're like, woo!
Nipples just woke up.
Okay, and then its standard action. It will try to daze monster. Altagar or Ooker looks like a monster, so 1d2. 1 is Altagar, 2 is Ooker. 1 is Altagar. Okay. There is no hit dice limit on its daze. Make a DC 16 will save. It is a mind-affecting effect.
32. Natural 20.
Okay. You felt this strange sensation wash over you. It will spend a mythic point. No, it can't do that. So, all right. It's spent.
Charges into melee.
Nope, it's just going to stay there. And will scuttle away as its move.
If I had my gun, I could shoot the fucking thing in
It
the
kind of
head.
went away 20 feet and then went like this. Like it's kind of playing with you guys. Like it's just sort of looping around, just trying to stay at a good distance. The frog monstrosity. It's a mindless thing of eating and destruction. And it is going to move. Let's see if it's got any range. It sounds like like a wagon barrel full of liquid in its belly as it's moving forward. Like it sounds like you could hear its own internal liquids sloshing around as it's stamping forward. It moves at... No, it's fucking slow. 40? I guess it can run. Full of tentacles and weird eyes and grabby things.
Damn,
sort
that
of
thing can
vaguely
move.
frog-like. Yeah, it's running. It's currently denied its dex.
Is big.
It's got some of the chitin of the insectoids still stuck in its teeth. It's waving its tentacles around and angrily. Donovan?
Donovan is going to cast
A sparrow.
A sparrow.
That is of the magic type.
I
Sorry?
have a card that explains my condition.
Explains the condition. We're going to do a haste or good hope. We're going to do a haste.
Mythic haste?
No, I don't have any mythic points.
Oh.
Oh. So everybody gets haste,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to start to do the dance of the bardic dance of combat. The bardic two-step.
You do a little Michael Flatley tap dance.
Who's killing who? Who's killing what?
Locric
It's up for you to decide.
with his sword gun. Wait, is it the bar? Is it the?
It's the attack and damage.
Okay. You know what Locric's going to cast? Locric is going to cast the heroic spell that grants a hero point.
Can
Which you
Locric
could-
cast spells?
Yeah, why not?
Does he have the spell components?
Oh, give me a second.
Don't know if bards have eschew materials.
They do not have eschew materials, so let me check the material components of these spells. Which means I might have screwed up with his mirror image, which didn't actually work. That's fine.
Right.
Heroic. What is it called? Heroic
I think that one has an expensive material component.
fortune. Diamond dust worth 100 gold pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the other Locric sheet just in case you do find your equipment and subtract, I don't know, like 1,000 gold pieces worth of spell components. Which is me going to the party pages and going to the equipment sheet and reducing the diamonds that you have by 1,000.
Yeah. You know what? Well spent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, never mind.
So if you're ever at my house and you're looking for a pair of scissors, they're probably all at my computer desk in the basement. I've got 3 pairs of scissors down here, just in case I need to open a freezy pop.
Why don't I see spell components in your... Oh, there we go. Wow. Diamonds. 21,000 gold pieces. Okay, I'll take off 1,000 there. Just representing all the times you cast it when... It's probably more like 1,500 now that I see this. Still, well spent. But yeah, in his current place, he does not have any diamonds or diamond dust or anything diamond-esque. Too bad you guys didn't do a thing.
Oh, welcome.
Have a
Welcome to
skill.
my world.
We could have took the diamond drill bits.
Is there a spell that's verbal somatic only in this list?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of verbal only spells like Dimension Door.
Yep.
Okay.
Is Greater Invis verbal somatic? I don't remember Invis having.
This gets really dicky, doesn't it? Now there's a material component. You need a eyelash encased in gum.
So basically, you need a spell component pouch. Is really what we're saying. Okay.
There are some bard spells that you can. I'll go through this and I'll figure out what he can cast. Like he can cast his curing spells all work.
Expeditious Retreat, maybe? Verbal somatic.
Delay poison works.
Okay, he'll cast Expeditious Retreat. just so he can move in combat.
Yeah.
And then he's going to, I don't know,
Move your
move towards the brain thing because that looks bad. Get over here, is what he says.
A mirror image is one he can cast.
Cool. Uker.
Well, Uker's going to go whap brain thing in the face with the big stick. I'm at 40, 70, so it's a charge.
Okay, Uker goes whipping by Lokrik. Ah!
Pew, pew, pew. Bing, bing, bing. Whap. Stupid brain thing. All right,
It's got a little dinky thing, a little tail.
All right. What's its AC?
27.
Okay, AC 44.
Burk. Okay, that hurt it.
I've got magic on my weapon plus whatever material it's made out of.
Yeah, it's the DR 10 adamantine epic and magic applies.
Okay. Bastard. How much DR is it?
10.
Okay, 1d10 plus 30 damage gets through. 37 damage.
Oh wow. Okay. That hurt it. It did not bloody it. It seems to ripple in hostility towards you. It'll do bad things in a moment. Midwick.
Okay. So, do I know the thing in the dragon thing below me is a basilisk?
Give me a knowledge arcana.
Oh.
You're like, what are you?
Okay. He is Altagar. Do you have that? Do you have that big thing over there? Okay, knowledge arcana. Hey, actually, Midwick, not bad.
Yes,
yeah, oh,
the
he
6
knows.
feet give it away that it is half dragon, half basilisk, and you know that basilisks can turn you to stone with just by looking at you.
Well, that
Okay,
Kate, you solve that problem. Go get it, Midwick.
right. Click, click, click.
You're throwing the insectoid creature bombs
I
at it,
am
okay?
throwing bombs at this thing till it dies.
How many grenades do you have? Or how many attacks?
I've got 17
17
wait,
bombs was the first question, okay?
bombs. Where is it? Alright, let's have fun with Pretty Boy. Okay, let's do the attacks. We have what are the buffs running on our crappy characters?
Okay, so the grenades are you just basically throw into the area. So basically, you have to make DC 5.
I'm hitting the dragon. Oh, I don't have to hit the dragon actually.
You're right.
No.
Can I? Oh, this is. It would have to be thrown. Yeah. I'm trying to use
I
like
don't
maybe
know
like
if
deadly
he
aim or
gets
something.
like he normally gets to add his intelligence to splash damage with stuff.
Yeah, this would apply.
Grenade.
Yep.
Okay, so this will do significant damage.
Not really because I'm -4 int.
As is everybody else with their ability scores.
No, because I was hit by the whatever.
Dragon
Oh.
Basilisk. Dr. Basilisk. All right, Dr. Basilisk it is.
So 16 means it's a +3.
Giggles.
Okay, so do I apply like my point blank and everything?
It is not 30 feet away from you, so no.
Oh, okay, crap. Well, what if I 5-foot step?
Still
Still
not
not.
30 feet away.
Oh no.
So you're hasted, and you've got Bard Song.
Okay, haste.
Okay, the thing
Oh,
kind
Bard
of
Song.
stuck its head out of like some mulch that I guess they had in one of the pens. It hisses at you.
Okay, enters that. Okay, all the bombs.
Gulp,
We're
gulp,
2-weapon
gulp.
fighting. We are not fighting that. We are Rapid shotting.
Yeah, you just have to roll the grenades close to it. So basically, you're trying to hit a square.
I have plus
You could
20s.
roll. You could add your point blank shot if you hit a square in front of it, knowing the grenades do 20-foot radius damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't
Yeah, let's do
roll
that.
one.
Yeah.
So does the point blank apply?
Yes, to the hit.
Not the damage.
Why can't
Anyways,
we be
so let's
friends?
see.
Why can't
1,
we
2,
be
3, 4,
friends?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 attacks. And my lowest is 11.
Last time we were friends, we woke up in the tubes full of goo with no pants.
9.
Hurry! You gotta get out of the abyss now!
Okay, the first one's a 1.
Okay, roll the.
Where does
I'm not gonna.
go?
Yeah, 1d8. Here's 1d8,
Where
1d4.
does it go?
8 and 4.
He hits it with his tail and it bounces towards you guys. 8 is this direction in 4 squares, so it lands. One of the bombs lands here and blows up the party.
Fuck.
Stupid.
I do have the ability to negate a 1 and re-roll it, but I'm kind of think I'm gonna save
Okay,
that.
so what is your int modifier right now?
3.
Okay, so roll 3d6, add 3.
I should be adding 3.
Does the head is inanimate right now, so it's
No,
Yeah,
it's
and-
Bard
and
Song.
it's in
Does Bard
Lemmy's.
Song apply? Does
Yes,
Bard Song apply?
not to the damage, no.
Oh fuck. All right. So 8d6. So 8 times 3 is
No,
24
I just need the 3d6 for
I'm sorry.
hitting your own party with one of the grenades. Yeah. So it didn't,
14 damage.
Kenny. It didn't bite the grenade. It kind of like baseball batted it with the tail back towards you. 14
Right.
damage.
What-
Everyone needs to make a reflex save DC 15 versus the 14 bludgeoning damage, or is it concussion? I think it's bludgeoning.
Hey, Midwick is fine, and Lemmy is stuck.
Donovan rolls a nat 20
Midwick's fine.
Okay. So
Both
you
guys
take
are fine.
half damage. So becomes 7.
because Midwick is mythic. That bastard.
Right. Now the other, how many bombs?
8.
So now you're, roll 8
So
separate
damage is
sets
7.
of. I'll
Damage
roll.
is-
I'll roll its saves. Give me a second. The reflex save, it only has a +4.
Damage is 7, right, Marty?
Half damage is 7. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Made it. Failed. Made it. Failed. So roll 4 times 3. Roll 12d6 plus.
4 times 3?
Yeah, it
Eight
failed on
bombs.
4 and made it on 4.
Oh, okay.
So roll the first 4.
4 number sign 1d20.
These will be the
1d20.
fails.
Sorry. 3d6.
Be 12d6 plus 12.
So why 4 times? Just 12d6 plus 12, right?
Right.
Alright, there we go. 50.
Okay, and then roll the other 4.
Just 12d6
6 plus 12. We'll divide this by 2.
plus 12. We'll divide this by 2. 41, so 20.
70 damage. Okay, you injure it bad as there's just a popping series of explosions in the room. It is now bloodied. Just
Kill it,
so.
kill it.
I'm out!
Kizildan.
Action of attacks!
As I
Does
With
it
your-
fail? Like, does it fall over or anything like that, Marty? Anything?
nope.
Fuck.
Azzy, you've got your blade gun force rifle in your hands.
We're gonna shoot it.
Which one?
9 of that is 8.
I'm trying to think.
The Dracolisk or the frog or the brain?
The Dracolisk.
Thank you.
It is not point blank range for you.
No.
Do you have a bow?
Its touch AC is
No,
got
it's
a
a
gun.
gun.
Oh, okay.
He's got a -4 to hit, and he's shooting laser beams.
Yeah, so it's all fun.
And it's not immune to this, because what creatures are immune to force?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Godzilla was.
God, go Gojira. Yes.
So
Kaiju.
20 and 15.
Both hits?
And
Didn't he have 3 shots?
yeah, hang on. They're at different freaking rates. Would you relax?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Jesus. 9.
9, its touch AC is 9.
It's 3 hits.
It's
okay.
flat-footed. Its touch
Yeah.
AC is not that good.
10 plus.
It's probably 9 anyway, but I'm just... Yeah.
Oh,
Tap to do nothing. Yeah, there's probably like a force elemental out there. The elemental of force.
Oh, that's what I need to summon. Go kill those ghosts.
there we go. So 49 damage.
49 damage, injures it really badly. 119.
One more point of damage. You got the Bard song in there?
Yeah, Bard Song's in there.
Okay.
The rifle, take off 3 more charges on the rifle. I'm assuming it still has more.
Oh,
The red insectoid monsters are on the orb somewhere. Mythic Brain Dog.
Hey, buddy.
It's his second go. He will 5 a step back from you.
I think I get it. 1 second. I have a thing called no escape. Give me a second.
Yep.
I think he might have to withdraw. No escapee. Can move double, blah, blah, please withdraw. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm about to have a bad day. Hey, brain dog. I don't have any pants.
Okay. He is going to psionically whip your confidence.
Oh, what an anus.
I am going to full round whip his frontal lobe next round.
All right. The damage is this, and you get a will save.
Stop it! Is this a enchantment?
It is enchantment.
Good. 1d20 plus 6 plus 3 for raging plus 4 against enchantment.
And then you make the save. For a brief moment, Uker, you were a child back in your village on Acunia, watching like the evil old man down the street whipping a dog. And you take 2 charisma damage instead of 5.
Oh,
I am going to beat the shit out of you, little brain thing.
It is going to spend a mythic point to become very agile, and it's kind of skittering back and forth, and it looks like it's like getting ready to get hit. It gives itself a +8 to its AC for 1 round.
Bing, 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 bing.
By spending a mythic point. And I can't do that quickened. That's a full round. Shit. And I already did that. Okay. And that's all it's doing on its turn. Skittering around, getting ready for your attack. Like it senses it. The dog is gonna bite back. The half dragon, half basilisk thing does not like having explosive things thrown at it. So it's going to
Good reason.
5 foot
But
step
why?
forward. But why? Is that
Hey,
your-
guy.
First, it's going to turn its gaze towards Midwick.
Oh.
You need to make a fortitude save, as your skin is becoming very, very, very tough and stone-like.
Bullshit! What's this goddamn thing's
The The DC is 19.
Oh, only.
Fort
Okay.
save. You're 15th level. You should handle this.
This is a typical save or die. A 19 or 15?
It's 19.
19.
Oh, it's not a save or die.
Eat a big D.
All right, so you don't turn to stone. Then it's going to.
We're gonna leave really odd Greek statues of not terribly in shape men in the nude in awkward poses.
All right, it blasts a line of lightning, or sorry, a line of acid, which gets all 4 of you. The damage isn't all that much.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
27 acid damage.
Make my hat out of your wings.
Reflex save DC 19.
Okay.
It kind of pukes up acid towards all of you.
Bleh.
It's only a 60-foot
blah.
line.
16, we said? What?
60-foot line.
19? D20.
All right, so
17.
Midwick takes 27 acid damage.
I evade.
Oh,
Or
Donovan takes
Donovan
27.
takes. Okay.
what do you call it?
King Altagar and Nazildan.
My face, my beautiful
Or
face.
B3 MK2 and whoever
13.
Altagar
What
is.
is your designation?
Mark 5 Altagar. As they
I'll
try
do
to
this.
fix the genes.
Oh, sorry. Fuck.
Yes. For the people.
Okay, Altagar is.
Beat the shit out of you.
Altagar wants to try the gun.
No, I need a reflex save from Azildan and Altagar from the acid that's being splashed all over you, Mark.
No, we're going to ignore that though, because you got awful monsters. 27 for Altagar. Already rolled.
Okay, he evades.
The monks are just jumping.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well,
Azildan takes half, so that's 13.
no, well, we're 50 or we don't take half.
Oh, it's mythic.
Mythic.
Oh, shit. Alright, sorry.
Yeah,
Our foes
everything here is
are
beautiful.
also.
Remember when you said, imagine the foes that they're probably studying? They don't pick up normal Dracolisks and intellect devourers.
Pick up the adventuring Draculus.
Right. No, this one didn't have class levels. But now it's Altagar's turn.
Yeah,
With
he
the
did.
many thousand-pound Frogamoth coming up the side of your party.
As he's got
Euchre dancing with the intellect devourer and all the firepower apparently going towards the Dracolisk, and it's still alive, barely.
Alright, one.
It's defending itself because it's kind of trapped in this room. You guys are kind of
Okay,
forcing
We
it to you.
don't feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
It tried to turn one of us to stone.
Fuck you!
No.
Mr. Obsolete is initiating his boot sequence right now.
You stay inert during combat, so you're an object, you son of a bitch.
What is Altagar doing?
Altagar is shooting the thing.
Oh, he's actually using the gun.
Yeah.
Altagar using range attacks. What's going on?
This is fun.
So, AC 25, 20, and 18.
Midbook, you gotta make these.
3 hits. You're subtracting 4 for not being proficient, right?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. What are you shooting?
Got
The
the
Dracolisk?
warrior bab and some spells running to make me better at
Draco-
shooting
the,
things.
The Dracolisk.
Okay.
He's not going to do a lot of damage. It's just. I don't get to do this very often.
Shooting with the laser gun.
Yeah. 21.
A plus bard song.
So another 6. So.
No, 3 hits.
27.
No,
Nine.
no. Plus 9.
30.
That not that good.
It's a plus 3 bard song.
149 knocks it unconscious.
I did it with this gun thing.
These things make it easy.
The massive frog beast is coming thundering in. He'll show you easy. He'll show you easy. Alright. All right, it's gonna try to grab one of you guys. Its range is. Why don't you just show me how far it can reach? I guess it can reach. It's huge, so it reaches 15 feet away. Oh, shit. All right, so it charges and will attack Azildan, Altagar, or Midwick. 1d3. In that
Oh
order.
shit!
Midwick.
Oh crap!
A
got
frog-like
the
tongue kind of like snaps out of its mouth and tries
The
to
AC you're hitting.
hit Midwick.
Oh,
AC 25.
fuck! Hold on, let's see what's going on.
You'll use the mythic point if. Oh, with charge, AC 27.
Yeah, you hit me, sir.
Okay, so the tongue slaps you for a bunch of damage. 22 damage. And then it's trying to grab you into its mouth.
Huh.
Its CMD
Yeah, that's
for
the
grab,
problem.
plus the charge is 35.
That wouldn't grab Ooker.
Well, I ain't
Not even
Ooker now,
close.
am I?
Okay.
Hold on, 35 damage. Give me a sec. That's
No. 22
Oh,
damage.
22.
What's your CMD?
CMD is. Give me a sec. Your CMD is. Boop. 131.
All right, so it pulls you kind of into its mouth. And it has an ability called Tenacious Grapple, where it's not considered grappled. Well, it's grappling another foe.
That's hilarious. Also,
You can hear this horrible, angry, gurgling sound in its belly, like its belly is just full of hundreds of gallons of angry, acidic juices.
I don't want to have to touch it.
Yeah, I'm kind of screwed, guys.
Its tentacles flipping around as it's got its prey.
Lemmy's got to fix it because it goes
Lemio,
again.
Mr. Obsolete.
Brain dog.
Lemieux's got to fix it. How the hell am I gonna do anything?
I don't know. It's just it gets to go twice before.
It already went once. It went. Well, yeah,
but
that's right. Yeah,
start of next
it's
round,
start
it
of
goes
next round,
again.
yeah.
So where's Midwick?
Yeah.
Midwick is in its mouth, grappled.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right.
Picked him up like he was a fly.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Lemmy's.
Lemmy's.
Oh, can Lemmy hop to where Midwick is?
You can hop next to it if you have. Yeah, you can do that. That will cost
hop
you 25
30.
movement. Are you taking Mr.
Oh,
Obsolete or are you leaving him on the ground?
Screw him.
Okay, you drop the robot
Your
head.
turn.
Yeah, I
Its
hop
neck is
to
sparking
Midwick.
a little bit. Okay.
I hop to Midwick and I hop again with Midwick, another 20 feet away.
20 feet away, incurring no AOO. The three eyes on the top of the stalk all blink and look around, and it looks like it's now.
So that was 20, which is 40, and I went 50. I went
20,
25,
60.
Okay.
so 65 feet.
You don't have to
Okay.
go there. You could go back to where you were if you wanted, or on some other side. I just moved you.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
So 20 feet away, which would basically make Midwick there and Lemmy there. Okay, it's looking at you. It's angry that it didn't get to eat one of you. It's smart enough that it likes to eat. Mythic Brain Dog at the top of the round.
Goddamn stupid brain dog. Take your beating.
So
Will
0
run
points.
at 160 down the corridor. Bloop, bloop.
I will fuck you up, brain dog.
what size is the brain dog?
It ran,
Yep.
so it's flat-footed.
Yep.
I will shoot